What's up, folks? Samurai King 8 is here with a video, another One Piece review. This is chapter 856. It just dropped, I want to say maybe like 10 minutes ago. Really good chapter. I enjoyed it. It was broken down, into my opinion, into like 3 or 5 parts. Um, the first 4 parts was very, very short. Some with like a page, or some with like 3, 4 pages. But the big chunk of this chapter was Luffy and Sanji reconciled. They come together, reunion at the spot they said they were gonna meet at. And it took a lot to get to this point, but we get to the point now. Luffy and Sanji has finally got together, and Luffy has eaten. He's not fucking Brook or Bones or pruning up like he been in the pool for too long. This man has eaten. But before we get into all that, let's get into the first things, which I think they're all important in their own little ways. Now, the chapter's called Liar, so you should know why that's going to be the title as we go through it. I'm sure you guys already read it. If you haven't and you just like to hear my opinion about it, hey, thanks. But let's hop to this shit. So the first thing I want to talk about is we had this little meeting with Sanji, not Sanji, I'm sorry, Brook, Nami, Jinbei, their little group that's in the mirror world. They're talking, and they're trying to find Luffy and Sanji, but they can't find them in the mirrors because we know they're outside at the spot they say they were gonna meet at. And Nami lets it out that hey, they might be at that spot where they fought at. And I was kind of thinking, I was like, oh yeah, they should have already talked about that. But we see Chopper's crying and stuff, and Carrot is very shocked. So it's good to see that they're finally starting to talk about that and let all that be known. So I'm guessing Nami is not really talking about that. But the thing I want to talk about here that really kind of got me was Nami's face. She's pouting. I was like, wow. When I saw her face, I was like, wow, man, that's pretty sad, man. Think about it. But she was there for all that to see them boys fighting. It was really a fight, but yeah, to see Sanji, well, from her perspective, because Luffy knew what was up. Luffy didn't give a fuck, but from her perspective, it felt like Sanji just turned his back on her crew and said, "Fuck y'all. I'm with my family. I'm gonna get married. Fuck y'all. You peasants and everything." We knew she really took that to heart when he was like, um, what was it, puny power? Like, I can't remember exactly what he said, but she took that to heart with what he said because she slapped him, and it really made her sad what he said. And so Jinbei says, yeah, about that wedding, it's gonna be probably a massacre. Well, I mean, not gonna be just a ceremony, but it's gonna be probably a massacre. Well, he should know about Big Mom and what's gonna happen and everything. And then he started talking about Peckhams. Now they kind of cut him off before he could talk about him more. But I wanted to know what did happen to Peckhams. Like, is he with Big Mom? Is he did Capone catch up with him? Did something happen to him? Like, we don't know. He got kind of cut off there. So he was like, yeah, you guys came with Peckham. So he got kind of cut off by Pedro, who said, yeah, he got injured by Capone back on Zoe, but he should be fine and all that shit now. So I don't know. Because it's very interesting. Did Peckham's did he dip from the crew? Well, I think he was taken. Yeah, I think he was taken because he left a note saying like, "Don't look for me," some shit like that. I can't remember. But I mean, we're gonna see him later on, most likely at the ceremony if it happens. But we're gonna see. Uh, then we see Bobbin. Now, I know I said I forgot him. I remember his name. I kind of remember him a little bit after a little some research on him. But the thing is about him, and I gotta admit, I'm sure you guys do this too. But I was bad and I looked up the spoilers for this chapter. Now I gotta say, I guess I was wrong, but a lot of the shit they said in the chapter was wrong. Um, unless it's something that they suspect is gonna happen. I don't know. All of the theories. Maybe it was theories, but they said that Bobbin was gonna reveal that he works for the German, that he works for German 66. Now that's interesting because and they said, but he was basically gonna announce it. So I mean, that would explain why he looks all beat up and stuff, and he's bloody and stuff. Because Sanji did kick him, but he didn't fuck him up enough to make him like this. And we do know that he knocked out them other guys and stuff. So maybe somebody else saw him and suspected that he was a traitor, but I don't know. And then he sees these 3 guys in the shadows, and I'm interested in seeing who the fuck are they. Are they some German folks? Which it shouldn't be if Bobbin is quote unquote a German. He team up with a German. But these 3 here, I want to know. I'm thinking in my mind, who could they be? I'm thinking maybe government officials, but I don't really see no reason why they should want to fuck him up. So that's why I'm thinking maybe he has turned against Big Mom and saying that he's a German guy. But I don't know with that. I'm just suspecting because it's three guys in the shadows and we don't know who the fuck they are. And they fuck bobbing up pretty good. But, and this dog is there again. I don't know what the relevance of that dog is. I was thinking maybe seeing Goku, cause you know he always has animals around him, but I'm like he never had a dog around him. Then I thought about Garp. I'm like I don't know about Garp. You know I think he has a dog like symbol on his ship and shit. But I was like I don't know. This dog is very random, but I don't know who these three guys could be. I was thinking maybe Garp and Kobe and the other dude. I forgot his name. It could be those three, but I'm like no, it don't make sense. Why would they fuck him up? So I don't know. I don't know. Could it be a Yonko? Could a Yonko have invaded? Maybe. Could Kaido have sent somebody there? Maybe. We don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. This is some very interesting shit. This page right here is very interesting. It's one of the most interesting pages in the chapter. And like I said, I can make theories upon theories of who that three motherfuckers could be, but I don't know. It could be Big Mom, others, commander that we didn't see. I don't know. It could be all three commanders. I don't know. It's very, very interesting page in the chapter. But I know I spent too much time on that. So let's keep on going. And next thing is um Sanji's dad and his brothers. So basically, I guess I don't know if them chicks was sent there by Big Mom to get these motherfuckers drunk. I don't know. It don't really make sense to me why you would do that. But they were drinking with some chicks, and I guess they call I guess some bartenders or some bar chicks, and they drunk as fuck. Cause I mean, usually if the if you get married, and I know a lot of y'all probably not married or gonna get married, I don't know about marriage or that, but you have a bachelor party and a bachelorette party, so I don't know what Puddin could be doing. But a bachelor party, and usually for the men, it gets a little bit crazy. Like you get strippers, you get lit, you get drunk, all types of shit. But uh here we see that's happening, but Sanji's not there. I mean, they look like they ain't give a fuck about Sanji to be there in the first place. But I look like they're having a bachelor party. That would look like they're having. And they all these bitches laid out and drunk. Even a big fat bitch there too. They drunk and shit. And they laid the fuck out. And yeah, that's son. And then they talk. Sanji's brothers kept talking about Nami. They were like, yeah, I wish we had that chick here. She got that lion personality, and that's the first time I ever heard somebody say a lion personality, which I'm sure is like kind of like the fiery tempers that she has and stuff like that. So I guess they like that. The way, because you know that they were there when she slapped Sanji. So I guess they like that. And they were talking about buying her and having fun with her. So I'm guessing because this is what they said. They said I heard that they've captured her. So maybe tomorrow I'll see if I can bargain to have it for ourselves. So they're talking about Nami as it. So they're talking about buying Nami and passing them between the brothers and passing her between the brothers and they fucking her and all that stuff. So I'm like, wow. And then fucking Sanji's dad talking about getting lit tomorrow night again after the wedding. I'm like, damn, these motherfuckers don't give a fuck. But that's just these motherfuckers being bastards, and they talking about how it's gonna be great having Big Mom's Jolly Roger on their ships, and they can they can have like the threat of, hey, we got Big Mom on our side, so they may want to fuck with us. So that's pretty interesting because it's showing us that from day side that like from what Oda's showing us here is to hate these motherfuckers even more because they talking all that shit, talking about how everything just gonna go so smoothly, and then on the other side you got Big Mom and Puddin talking about how they gonna kill all these motherfuckers and it's gonna be a massacre. So that's pretty interesting to see, and they cheering, talking about how Sanji is a fuck up and everything, and they're like, yeah, it's finally we get some use out of that useless bastard and all that shit. I was like, god damn. So Oda's really pushing us hating these motherfuckers and hoping we get to see all these motherfuckers die, which I don't know if we're gonna see that or not. And then we got all these little chess pieces talking about how they scoping out the places and everything, and I guess Sanji's dad finally got knocked the fuck out with the drinking and everything, getting lit and shit. And then Reiju is still chilling down in her room because she knows everything now about them gonna die and everything, and she's gonna prepare for that shit. And yeah, that's really that part. So then after that, we get to the real meat of the chapter. So it starts chapter 9. So it's about almost, I want to say like 7 pages of this. of Sanji and Luffy's reunion. Now that part is very important because we finally get these guys talking, and it is very, very entertaining. We get to see like Sanji's true feelings. We get to see Luffy eat. He didn't eat that much, and it like Luffy didn't eat as much as we thought he needed to get back to health and stuff like that. But Sanji just basically said, "Look, man, it's three reasons why I can't get back on the ship with you. One reason is I disrespected you. I tried my best to knock you on your ass and fought you, and then basically saying this wedding, my family they got me basically held my gramps, the old guys at the ship, at the ship restaurant. He basically had them motherfuckers hostage and everything." And the last thing is, even though he hated his family, he still wants to not watch them die and everything. I want to do his best to save them. And I mean, you gotta respect the guy for that, man. I mean, I respect the Sanji. Look, I know Zoro is my favorite character, and I think Zoro is stronger than Sanji. I don't think they equal. I think he's stronger than that motherfucker. But Sanji is one of my favorite characters, and I do like him, and I do respect him, and I do like his I guess his code and something. Now, sometimes I think his code can get in the way of him being a better, like stronger character and all that stuff. It's more the hidden women thing, but that's something for another day. But I do respect him owning up to everything and saying and basically telling Luffy, "Look, I can't go with you, man. I don't care. I can't go with you, dude. I disrespect you way too much." Just like with Usopp. Now the thing him and Usopp, the thing why this is different is because Luffy can see through Sanji that this is not his true feelings. With Usopp, that was Usopp's true feelings about the ship and everything. Back from Water 7. We all know about that. We all remember that. So, um, and this is another thing I thought about too. I hope it's not a thing to come that we're gonna have a lot of infighting in the crew, which I'm not really big fan of per se. But I mean, because these guys been through a lot together, and they love each other. Like you can tell, Sanji like just really love these guys. And so after they talk about all this, saying Sanji's basically saying, "Hey man, I can't go back with you, man. I disrespect you too much." Luffy gets up and knocks the shit out of him. He knocked the shit out of Sanji and sent his ass flying quite a distance away. I mean, he didn't hit him all his might, but he knocked the shit out of him. Like he he got up and said after Sanji told him, "Just leave, bro. I can't go back with you. Just leave, man." Luffy's like, "Look, man. Were you not there when I was when I tried to recruit Chopper and I basically told Chopper to shut the fuck up and get on my fucking ship?" So Sanji should have known that wasn't gonna be good enough to get Luffy off his tail. I mean, look what Luffy has done. So basically, he made Sanji reveal the truth and they're saying, "Yes, I want to go back to my home on the Sunny. That's my home." And I mean, we all knew it. It wasn't like this was shocking. I'm sure somebody read that and was like, "Oh my God, he wants to go back to the crew." Like, no, we all knew this was happening. So now, the end of the chapter is Luffy and Sanji saying, basically, what can we do to stop this? Now, Luffy basically told Sanji, "Look, man, I know you want to come back to the crew, so what we're going to do? We about to fuck this ceremony up. You know that, right? We about to fuck the ceremony up, right? You know that, right?" So, the chapter ends there. And sad thing is we have a break next week. So next week I'll think about maybe doing a theory thing. I don't know. I'm maybe doing a theory video. I don't know. But yeah, that's it for the chapter. Now I really enjoyed the chapter. I really like a lot of little things Oda sprinkling in there, like that thing with Bobbit. I'm very interested to see who's those three motherfuckers that's fucking them up. It might not even be just three of them. It might be more than that, but the silhouette is really interesting. Could be CP0. I thought about that. Could be CP0, but I don't know. I don't know. Somebody is infiltrating the island. I don't know. It could be people from Kaido's people. I don't know. But anyway, so that's really the chapter. I really enjoyed Sanji's and Luffy's interaction because this is what we wanted to see happen, like since this whole thing with Sanji started. That's because we knew the whole reason why he's going through this wedding. So hopefully they come with some type of plan that I'm sure Luffy's not gonna stick to. That I'm sure Luffy's gonna Probably go through halfway. But now none of them should be getting back there. So I don't see no problem happening here. Because like I said, with them spoils I read, they were fucking wrong with a lot of the shit that happened. Like the spoil basically had said like someone was gonna block Luffy and Sanji and they weren't gonna be able to talk. And I was mad as fuck reading that shit. And I read a chapter and something different. And this is another thing to note too, you guys. Luffy's tooth is still missing. So I wonder if that's going to be something that's going to be forever with Luffy. I don't know. Maybe not. I doubt it. I don't know. I don't know. You know, Oda could forget and draw him with teeth like, oh fuck, I fucked up. So that's it for the chapter, man. I really, really, really enjoyed this chapter. I enjoyed it a little bit more than I did last week. So I'm gonna give this chapter 8 out of 10. It was really, really good, especially the interaction between Luffy and Sanji, and also that little bit with Bobby and who could have been just fucked them up. I still think it might be Big Mom's people, but like some of her crew, but I don't know. And there's another thing I want to note too before I go. Jinbei, when he basically was saying, "Hey, it's something I want to tell you guys. I want to wait till we all come together." I thought he was gonna say, "I want to join the crew. I want to try with you guys." But he was talking about Peckham, so I was really thought that was kind of a missed opportunity with there. But I don't know. Jimmy may not even want to travel with the crew. He might want to, because he has his own crew. He got it right. Cause we forget that too. Jimmy got his motherfucker still under the island chilling there. So hopefully they can hop in at some point. So hopefully next chapter, oh, there's gonna be 2 weeks from now. Hopefully, then, which is actually is that the same day? Is that same week? The Switch come out. Oh, yo. So the next chapter is gonna come out the Thursday before the Switch comes out. The Nintendo Switch comes out. Ooh, okay. I likes that. Okay. Okay. So yeah, that's it for me, you guys. If you like the video, like, comment, subscribe, and share the video. So that's it for me, you guys. I'm Samurai King 8, and see you guys later. Peace.